Hello friends, Jesper from MTGvideo doing another Modern Masters 4322. And we're gonna have a look at this pack where we have Ivory Giant. I'm just kidding. Let's see, we have Torrent of Stone, which is a little bit expensive. We have a Sudden Shock, which is removal. We have Trigon Predator, which is cool enough. But I think I will take the Cold Eye Selkie here. It seems decent enough. There is enough 3, 4 and 5 color decks running around in this format for the Island Walk to be really relevant, so I think it can win a game or two for us. So, and here we won't take a Chalice. Oh, Chalice of the Void. Here is a couple of sweet cards. We have a Moldrifter. We have a Search for Tomorrow, and we have Eternal Witness. Now, Search for Tomorrow is one of those cards that I am really looking to pick up this time. And if I get a Kodama's Reach, it will be pretty hard for me to pick anything else. But an Eternal Witness is really, really good. So let's take her and ship this small drifter on, sadly enough. Okay. So, what does this pack lack? It lacks the color green. Maybe it's just a coincidence. And I have played a couple of more drafts now, and each time Dream Spoiler Witches have been really underwhelming. And really one card here in this pack that has been overperforming for me, and that is the Trapper. So let's take him. I'm getting the feeling that green is not super duper open, to be honest. But who knows? So, another Trapper. I like to get one Death Denied, but you can pick up them later. Here's a Rift Bolt, which is quite good removal. The difference between 2 and 3 is quite substantial. Yep. And here we have stuff. The Ether Spellbomb is really good in this format. You can bounce some of the, what's it called, suspend creatures, which is kind of sweet. And I hope to pick up some ramp so we can use Sunburst mechanic and also Domain. So I think I will pick up the Spellbomb here. It seems good enough and can also cycle when needed. So there is a couple of stuff going on here. Glimmer Void, is not interesting to us. The Grip, even though it's foil, is just a sideboard card. Echoing Truth, I like. Pepper Smoke, not so much. And I don't think I would find any space for a Blight Speaker. So Echoing Truth it is. So we have Death Denied, Petals of Insight. Pestermite is really good, but there is a Vivid Creek, and as my aim is to run more than enough colors, let's pick up some fixing. And it's also really, really nice to just pick up lands, like when you're playing Cube, because you will have enough playables anyway, so every usable land count that you can draft. Really, really good. Spell starter sprite is kind of interesting, but only kind of. I think I will pick up my Death Denied here, and I only need one, so that should be good enough. And yeah. So, Splice onto Arcane is really fun. But I think I will just pick up the Mind Funeral here. This guy is too expensive. You know, the flying dude is so much better. So, yeah. And not too much to brag about here. I'll pick up a Fairy Macabre in case we need it. And I will just snatch the erratic mutation. The Trapper Wheel. Okay. And let's take that. So now we have 2 mill cards. It's not what I'm aiming for, but yeah. Guess what, guys? I have strawberries again. All thanks to my lovely lady who keeps hooking me up. Alright, Pepper Smoke. Maybe it will be playable. I don't think so, but yeah. Okay, it could be much worse, but whoa. Alright, here is a doubling season, which really doesn't interest me that much, in this deck at least. We have Tribal Flames, Murderous Redcap, and Murderous Redcap is really good. I think it's even better than Tribal Flames. Electrolyze is also really sweet, but the Redcap is easier to cast. Except for that, there is a Terramorphic, there is a Riftbot, but the Redcap is our man. Alright, a Mono Chalice deck coming up. And unfortunately enough, we did not find any Kodama's Reach here. But Ether Snipe is a good man. He will join our team. And I think we're getting close to picking up this Tribal Flames now. Because with a little bit of luck, we can run at least 4 colors. Yeah. But we also need that little bit of luck. Here, I want to take this Traumatic Vision. It can act as mana fixing and a late game counter spell. And there are certainly some bombs that you want to stop in this format, so why not? Hey! So, with Death Cloud, what could we do with Death Cloud? We could sacrifice our own Redcap. Think I'm ignoring it for now. Sorry. I know I'm not much fun. No, I'm not ignoring it. I will pick it up. Because the rest of the pack was relatively uninteresting. Alright, Trump the Domains is really good, but we're not looking like that kind of deck. But we're looking like this kind of deck. A deck that wants to kill creatures. So, Capsule, sure. Summoner's Pact. another Trapper, a red Spell Bomb. Alright, I am considering between these two, and once again, I think that a Spell Bomb could be really usable for us. And we're still really low on the fixing, so I have found this to be so extremely random. Sometimes you get overwhelmed with the Search for Tomorrows and Kodama's reaches, and sometimes you won't find them at all. So it's, yeah, it already is a lottery, but hey. Arcane card. Oh my. I will just pick up the Festering Goblin as an early defensive guy. Oh, this is so typical. The cards have to be in the same pack, you know? We're low on... I think I have to take the... No, I take Tribal Flames, and we aim to pick up any fixing we find from this point on. Sky Rich Manta, that's a good man. Artifact card for the Fairy Mechanist. Yep, sure enough. So black-blue domain. It's not looking too good for our witness. She most likely won't make it in here. Poor girl. And alright, I will take a Cross and Grip to the sideboard. And a Mirror Enforcer, yada yada. Doesn't matter. And we upgraded our Fairy Macabre. Alright. So, alright. Let's give us a Kokusho or something. Or a Rusei. That also works. And Torrent of Stone is the foil. There's Flicker Wisp. There's Huboris. This is a pack. And there is also the Kodama's Reach. But hey, a Mythic Dragon. And that is why I like Death Denied. Because if you can hit one of the dragons here, you're really... Well, no, that's not because I like Death Denied, but Death Denied is grindy. But it doesn't hurt if you have one of the mythical dragons to use 1 or 2 times. Alright. So. I'm just thinking here, alright? We have... That is a Goblin Rogue, alright? So we have 1 Festering Goblin, 2 Trappers, they are Rogues, 2 Fairy Macabres, and another Goblin over here. I think we should take the squad. That can really mess people up. And speak of the devil. This is not turning out the way I want to, because so weak on the green already, and a red cap and a auntie and... Oh. I can't say no to a Tysis. I just can't. I really, really like Tysis. And when it's a foil one... So, we are black-blue with red splash. Anybody agrees? You agree? Yeah. Good man, good man. I think, sadly enough, the witness, if I would have taken that Mole Drifter, we would be in a little bit sweeter position. But it's kind of hard knowing that early. Are you a rogue? Yeah, you are. If we were the domain deck, I would consider Tooth and Nail, but not any longer. And mana fixing for us or a Pestermite? Mana fixing, please. Clicks. So let's see where we are at. Is this a rogue? Ooh, sweet. It's a rogue. Alright, guys, look away now. Look away. You can look again. I know, I'm greedy. Electrolyze, please. Well, we won't ever splice it, but it can be a little bit of removal for us. I'm sorry if you have slight problems with the sound here. I am currently unable to find a comfy position. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. For the sake of it. Hey, a Mirror Retriever. I don't... there is no chance that I will play Free Fairy Macavos here, so... Maybe, just maybe. As I just told you. And now we have... well, no. The Thieving Sprite clicks. Alright. Let's see what we do with this one. I doubt... Some of my picks are wasted. I'm not too sure about the Tribal Flames at the moment. But I want to play Echoing Truth. Maybe Peer Through Depths. That is a no-no. And the Erratic Mutations will live in the sideboard. That is a guy. That is a guy. That's a guy. That's a guy. Capsule, Goblin. Maybe. Rogues. Yeah. Let's see what we get when we just mash all this stuff in. Right, 30 cards. So, somebody's gotta go. And I think that Peer Through Depths is going. I also think that Tribal Flames would hurt us more than they would do any good. Well, this is kinda sad. If we pick all the red out, we stabilize our mana. Well, not all of the red. We are never taking Rusei out. But we could basically run him with only the Vivid Lands and maybe one mountain. But that would be sweet enough. Let's see here. How many artifacts do we have for the Mechanist? 1, 2. No, that is not good enough. And I would like to have the Rift Bolt. I really, really do. Cold Ice Selkie is still good enough. But we need... I want to cut one more card here. And I'm not cutting a Tysis, because it's... You know, when you're facing an opponent that is suspending one of those 5/5 dinosaurs, it's just too fun to answer with a suspended Tysis, as they both have suspend 5. So, right? You 5 me, I 10 you. Teehee. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to sound so deeply, deeply unmanly. Yeah. The Fairy Macabre. How many things do we have that could trigger this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so we should be good enough. And the Latchkey Fairy, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. That's the spot. I really would like to find a place for Torrent of Stone as well, but Rift Bolt is better. And no. Yes. No. Yes. So yeah, this is the way we are. No, 2 mountains. Let's do it like this. Do I dare? Yeah, I do. I do. Alright guys, this is our deck, and please join us for round 1 pretty soon. And hopefully we can win at least 2 boosters with this heap. I think it's a little bit better than my very first Modern Masters draft that you got to watch here. Yeah, let's see where we're going. Alright, so see you round 1. Bye bye!